The Mercury Cazimi happening in Virgo at 21 degrees of the mutable earth sign on September 13th at 6:52 a.m. Eastern Time. I've talked about Cazimis multiple times in these classes. If you are interested in seeing a bit of what the other Cazimis are like, you can go over to my YouTube channel and find my other Mercury Cazimi videos. Of course, they were all in different signs, so there's a different flavor and nature to them. But in essence, what is a Cazimi? It is in the heart of the sun. It is when any planet that retrogrades conjoins or meets up with the sun at 0 degrees. So when a Cazimi goes exact, it means that Mercury is at 21 degrees of Virgo, the same time that the sun is at 21 degrees of Virgo. Mercury represents speech, writing, travel, really any form of communication. Your mindset, how you're processing. So you have brain fog. Like if you have a Mercury retrograde, we tend to have fogginess, lack of clarity. So we're in forward motion. We're in a Cazimi. Cazimi's supercharge. So we could be feeling like a really, really clear understanding and processing information so efficiently, so effectively. That's Virgo, wants to be efficient and effective. And then also could be focused on technology, forms of technology, whether it's communication or not, as well. Virgo is about progress, improvement, methodical and analytical thinking. Intentional communication. We're not trying to waste our time. We want to get in and out. We want to talk, but we want to make sure it's a good use of our time. And then that folds into just general sense of efficiency, productivity, and having a routine. Virgo wants a routine, wants stability, earth sign. It wants a place to be, a thing to do, and that's how you have efficiency, because you're thinking about time, you're thinking about time spent as well. So when we have a Cazimi day, we can expect, like, this is one that you want to circle on your calendar. Like, this is a bright spot. Typically in Cazimi days, there's some sort of announcement. Like the last Mercury Cazimi was when Taylor Swift announced that she owned her masters. So there's some sort of big news, something that comes out. It's a great day if you want to announce something. So if you want to launch a service or a product or publish something, Mercury Cazimi days are really great for that. So you could plan ahead and just give yourself that deadline if, oh, I want this to be out on this day. You also could just have a conversation. Like, it's a great day to have smooth communication with people, efficient communication with people. Discussing how you want to grow, change, or improve, maybe in your relationship with them, or you're giving them feedback, just a conversation that you need to have. You could also try to plan on having it on a Cazimi day. So maybe you're not planning on announcing anything. There is no dramatic announcement or launch or something that is happening on that day, but you just have some sort of realization on that day. And we would suspect that it would relate to the Virgo energies, something about ways that you can improve, that you can better understand something, organize something. Or it could also carry over into the specific house area in your chart. The Mercury Cazimi in Virgo would be in opposition to that sign. So you want to look, do you have any planets at 15 degrees of Pisces? Any of those are those at 15? Or are they at anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees of Pisces? That means that they could be in the orb. So they could be kicked up or picked up in tension with this Mercury Cazimi. So it could be basically activating something else within your chart. So when we talk about understanding these transits and these astrological events, I mostly focus on, hey, what house and sign is it in and what does that mean? But the next layer is what planets are in that sign. And the next layer after that is what planets are in other signs that are aspecting it, whether that's sextile, trine, square, opposition. You could also think about aversions too. We don't usually talk about that, but you can consider that as well. And so you want to think about anything that's happening in Pisces or Virgo. If you have a lot of placements in there, We want to think about that throughout the eclipse series and for any of these transits, which we have many that are happening in Pisces and that are happening in Virgo this year. Wanting to create content for your social media, 11th house. So having a Cazimi day, maybe the 13th after 6:52 a.m. or close to it, maybe that's a great day to launch something. You don't have, if you don't have your whole channel done, that's totally fine, but it could be a really great day to release something, to post something, to share something, to give an update, to tease, to promote. It also could just be a really great writing day. You could use that day to hunker down and like really write and produce a ton. So even if you don't release it, you could just have a lot of flow coming in that supports you creating additional content. So whichever way you want to take it, up to you if you want to work with it. I know it's definitely a clear message for goals this month. Yep. I mean, you have so much support for September to really work on this project. And this is an opportunity that, again, you can announce something on this day, you can release something on this day, or you can just have like a super, super productive day where you get a bunch more insights and make a ton of progress. Roseanne, 21 degrees of Virgo is my 5th house. So this could be the aha moment or announcement or publishing or learning or insightful, very important conversation that you are having, whichever way you want to take it, as pertains to play. So I know we were talking a lot about 12th house energies and things that are happening with you. This, I think, would feel like a pretty great day because it is a bright spot in your calendar. It is joy illuminating your communication, your thoughts, your reflections, your focus on play, trying to have fun. So it could be a day where it's just like the levity that you need. So that's also one way of taking it, whether or not we have any sort of announcement or anything going on. It could just be like a day where things really feel like they're flowing and you can be present, you can have fun, and you can table some of the heavier stuff that you've been thinking about and focusing on and just sit in that pocket for a little bit on that day. For me to give some contrast, because I mentioned the 3rd and the 9th house before when we're talking about publishing and communication and they're extra aligned with announcements, I have Virgo in my 3rd house. So for me, I currently don't have anything planned. But if I wanted to announce something or communicate something or have some really important conversations, it could be 3rd house siblings, it could be with neighbors, it could be just people in my community. Something with technology. 3rd house also has technology different than social media. I could be creating content, or maybe that's a really good day to catch up on my video editing because I'd be working on that content and have the energy that's helping and support it. So this is what I mean, that you either can do nothing with it and just see what transpires, or you could plan around it. So plan something to come to fruition on that day, or plan to allocate time on that day to work with it. And that's, again, what we're going to be doing with the eclipses. So if you attend the eclipse class that I have on the 7th or on the 21st, that's choosing to allocate time to sit in and engage with the energy. So you have so many different options, and really just being here in these transit classes are just trying to get your mind around it, being able to anticipate, and then you can decide what you want to do with it. If you want to do nothing, you do nothing. If you want to have a tracker, if you want to plan to work on something ahead, to do something on that day, all at your discretion. If you want to reflect after the fact, wonderful.